welcome back to Reading with Leon. We're going to read another Snoopy book. This one is called Snoopy, First Beagle on the Moon. And of course, it's by Charles M. Schulz. Says Snoopy has an idea that is out of this world. He will go to the moon. But will he make it home in time for dinner? I wonder what he's having for dinner. So, of course, Charles M. Schulz wrote it, but it's adapted by Ximena Hastings, and again, illustrated by Robert Pope. I guess Robert Pope does a good job of peanut stuff. Snoopy, the world-famous astronaut, has a mission. He is going to travel into space and find water on the moon. Is there water on the moon? I don't know. I've never been to the moon. First, Snoopy must prepare for his trip. I need to wear a space helmet, Snoopy tells Woodstock. Woodstock hands him a baseball cap. Well, yes, sort of like that, Snoopy says. Woodstock's trying to be very helpful. Snoopy finds a real space helmet and a spacesuit. He also packs some snacks. That's important because you might get hungry. Next, Snoopy does a safety check on his doghouse. Safety is always the most important part of a mission. Remember that, guys. Safety first. Finally, Snoopy sits on his doghouse and prepares for launch. All systems are go, he says. Woodstock chirps at Snoopy. Snoopy understands him perfectly. Okay, Snoopy says, I will bring back a present from the moon for you. That's so nice of Snoopy. Woodstock chirps the countdown. 3, 2, 1. We have liftoff! Snoopy launches higher and higher into the sky. The view is beautiful. After a while, Snoopy lands safely on the moon. Gotta tell you, his doghouse is something else. You can go to the moon. Maybe I need to find this doghouse and go anywhere I want. I did it! I'm the first beagle on the moon, Snoopy says. I beat everybody. I even beat that cat who lives next door. Then Snoopy sees someone walking towards him. Who's on the moon? Is it a ghost? Who is it? Could it be an alien? Wonder what he looks like. There's the picture. It's not an alien. It's his brother, Spike. Spike's not even wearing a spacesuit and a space helmet. The brothers are thrilled to see each other. I think Spike's the first doggy on the moon. Are we on the moon? Snoopy asked. I thought you lived in Needles. Spike does not know, but he does know that his shop sells a snow globe with a moon inside. Snoopy buys the snow globe. It'll make a nice gift for Woodstock. I didn't know there are cactuses on the moon. Spike joins Snoopy on his mission. Spike finds a strange rock. Snoopy collects dust. They can't find any water, though. Where are they? Because I don't know that there are cactuses on the moon. Although I'd never been there myself. But the pictures, I haven't seen cactuses. After a while, Snoopy and Spike are tired. They decide to take a break and eat some dog treats. Snoopy wants to picnic inside a shiny crater. Then he looks more closely. The crater is full of ice, and ice is frozen water. He found water! Yay! Kind of need some water myself. Take a drink. Oh, picture. There's the picture. See if he can get that water. Maybe if he emptied his dog biscuit thing, he can put the ice in the dog biscuit thing. Take it back. Ice is frozen water, said Snoopy. I said that. I did it. I found water on the moon. My shop sells water bottles, Spike says. But Snoopy tells him water bottles and ice are not the same thing. Snoopy collects some ice samples, and now his mission is complete. Yay! He says goodbye to Spike and begins his return to Earth. Here is the world-famous astronaut returning from the moon, 239,000 miles through space, Snoopy thinks. It's a long ways. And Snoopy's stomach grumbles. He realizes that Earth is still very far away. What if he misses dinner? That could make him very hungry. After a while, Snoopy lands safely in Charlie Brown's backyard. Woodstock loves his snow globe. That is a pretty cool snow globe. I like snow globes. Do you guys like snow globes? Then Snoopy's stomach grumbles again. And then Charlie Brown opens the door. Snoopy, it's dinner time, he calls. I gave you a little extra food, Charlie Brown says. I thought you might be hungry after exploring the moon. That was nice of Charlie Brown. It's good to be back home, Snoopy thinks, just in time for dinner. And so we're going to turn the page to learn more about the moon, Snoopy's space gear, and the long relationship between Peanuts and NASA. I'm kind of excited to learn this stuff. Let's see what it says. The moon. The Earth's moon is the biggest and brightest object in the sky. The moon orbits or goes in circles around the Earth about every 28 days. Fun moon facts. The moon is about 239,000 miles away from the Earth, but the actual distance is always changing because of the orbit. That's still a long way. The moon's surface has many craters, which are large round dents made from other objects crashing into the moon. Moonlight is actually just the sunlight being reflected off the moon's surface. And you can often see the moon in the sky during the day, too. Have you guys ever seen the moon during the day? It does look really pretty. The temperature on the moon can get hotter than 250 degrees Fahrenheit and as cold as negative 400 degrees Fahrenheit. That's cold. And that other one's really hot. Humans on the moon. In July 1969, NASA's Apollo 11 spacecraft landed on the moon's surface. People all around the world watched as astronauts Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin became the first humans to walk on the moon. Since then, only 10 more people have walked on the moon since this was written. I don't know if anyone's been on the moon since this. You guys want to go to the moon? And is there water on the moon? NASA has confirmed that there is water ice on the moon's surface. In 2018, a team of scientists found evidence at the moon's poles. This discovery might help astronauts live on the moon one day. Would you guys like to live on the moon? If you could live on any planet or moon, which one would you live on? So Snoopy's spacesuit. Space is full of wonders and mysteries. Snoopy's spacesuit and helmet keep him safe on any adventure that comes his way. The spacesuit is made up of many layers, each with their own purpose. A spacesuit arm has 14 layers. The suit gloves include little heaters so Snoopy's paws won't get cold. The suit comes with a drink bag and a straw, so Snoopy can drink water without taking off his suit. The Primary Life Support System, or PLSS, looks like a backpack. It carries a battery and a fan that helps supply oxygen to Snoopy, and it also has a radio. The space helmet provides oxygen to breathe. The visor is coated with gold to protect Snoopy from sunlight and small objects. And under the helmet, Snoopy wears a communications carrier assembly or a Snoopy cap. It has an earphone and a microphone so astronauts can speak with people. That is so cool. Peanuts and NASA. Snoopy and NASA's relationship began even before the first person walked on the moon. Wow. The timeline below shows some of the major events in the history of Peanuts and NASA up until Apollo 11 mission. So in 1950, Charles M. Schulz publishes his very first comic strip. In 1958, the National Aeronautics and Space Administration, or NASA, is founded. Its mission was to explore outer space. In 1967, Woodstock appears in the Peanuts comic for the first time. Also in 1967, NASA creates the Apollo program to send people to the moon. In 1968, NASA establishes a Silver Snoopy Award. It is given to outstanding people in the aerospace program. In honor of their work, the award winners receive a silver Snoopy pin that has flown to space. Wow. In March 1969, Charles Schulz draws a series of comic strips about Snoopy traveling to the moon. Awesome. In May 1969, Apollo 10 launches into space. Apollo 10's mission was to snoop around a landing site on the moon, so NASA decided to name the module Snoopy. They also named the command module Charlie Brown. The spacecraft also used paintings of Charlie Brown and Snoopy to help focus their camera equipment. That's so cool. In July 1969, the Apollo 11 astronauts become the first humans to land on the moon. That's super cool. To the moon and beyond. That is the end. Did you guys learn anything today? I learned about the Silver Snoopy Award. I didn't know that existed. That's super cool. What other cool facts do you guys know about space? Let me know in the comments, and everyone have an amazing